we are back and we have another grant, or should I say grants. In this video, we have 2 grant opportunities, and again, no business needed. And one has a deadline, the other one doesn't have a deadline. But what I will say, the second one, it shows a deadline, but you're still able to apply. So I'm just gonna put it out there, but do not hold me to the fire. If somehow they say you're not eligible because of the deadline, if you get anything of value out of this video, beginning, middle, end, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Turn on your notification bell because y'all keep telling me that you're missing these grants and either you're not subscribed, so you're new, so no worries, subscribe, turn on the bell now, or you don't have your notifications on. So just pick yes to all, so then hopefully YouTube will notify you of things. Check out the small business grant playlist. There are several opportunities listed there. There are several opportunities in the nonprofit grant playlist. And yeah, I know I got this ebook out. And if you don't know, now you know. You see, it is 30 pages of content. It talks about preparing for the grant, applying for the grant. If you don't get the grant, places where you can find grant opportunities, different documents and resources that you should be preparing. So whenever you do get the grant, or apply for the grant, you are ready to go. There's gonna be a discount code in the description box so you get a little bit more off of the already reduced price. If you would like to support the channel, come on over to the Patreon. I'm gonna quickly show you all what's in there and you can decide if you would like to join. All right, here's the Patreon. They give you a glimpse of what's in here, but once you become a member, all the information you'll have access to. But I literally just post anything that would be helpful for entrepreneurs. Of course, I'm posting grant opportunities, but like this is an ambassador program because, you know, I feel like ambassador programs, cohorts, fellowships is way more valuable than getting the money if you don't know what to do with the resources. And then you'll just be able to come in here and see what different opportunities are there. I don't want to stay over there too long because, you know, I don't want to take up y'all time because I know you're going to come over there and y'all really here for this grant, not the Patreon, but hopefully you go there. So just listen to what I got and then go apply for these 2 grant opportunities. And the first grant opportunity is a 9-month program. And in this program, it is going to prepare you to be ready to ask for money. And when I'm talking about money, I'm talking about investors, angel investors, real money. Now, we know our $1,000 grants, our $5,000 grants, free money is free money, and we do not care the dollar amount because we don't have to pay it back, okay? But with this opportunity, it is really preparing you to scale your business, and it's also teaching you the information that you need to be a better grounded and have a stronger foundation for your business. The one thing is you have to be post revenue for this opportunity, okay? Our next opportunity is a little bit different, but this one, they definitely are looking for individuals that is post revenue. They did not give a dollar amount for what post revenue is. So, I mean, if you make $1, technically you're post revenue, but you probably won't get the grant. But you know, I'm a firm believer the only thing that they could do is say no. And if you got the time to apply, why not? And then they're teaching business fundamentals, customer acquisition, pricing, retention, etc. They're going to select 20 individuals to go through this 9-month program, but this is a program that you can continuously apply for. There's not a lot of restrictions on it. And that's pretty much it for this one. So let's hop on over to it. Okay, y'all, this grant opportunity is sponsored by Grindstone. And there are several different areas that you can apply for in order to get this small business grant opportunity. Go to this website, again, they're gonna ask you general questions that most grants are gonna ask you. They're gonna ask you about the background. They're gonna ask you what differentiates you from your competitors. They're going to ask you what you're gonna do with the money. So definitely go back and look at some of my other videos where I go into more detail about how to answer various small business grant questions. And then we're going to just look at, they give you the results of their cohorts and some of the organizations or entities that they've worked with, individuals that they partner with. And I always say, look at their partnerships because that gives you a glimpse of potentially partnerships that you can then have. And when I say partnerships, you would be able to have access. And if this is a 9-month cohort, I can bet, not being a gambler, that some of their partners will probably show up as guest speakers. So you're going to get access to individuals that you otherwise would not have access to if you were just operating your business on your own. And again, this is why I believe that cohort fellowships are more valuable than the dollar, because having that intel from individuals that have done what you're already trying to do, you really can't even put a price tag on it. But then once you go to apply, it will show you the different areas that you can potentially get a grant from. So they have South Africa, they have Singapore, they have UK, islands. So you have to select which one. And then once you get into the application, you'll designate which one you want to apply for, and then you will go through the application. So this is going to be our first grant opportunity that is outside of the US, y'all. So if you are located in the US, you are not eligible. I know, first time, but I want to see how this goes on the channel since I do get requests for that. This second opportunity is going to provide you with $5,000 of seed money, and it is similar to the previous opportunity where you will have access to mentors. And the seed money, you get the seed money at the end. And I read, and I was just, my heart loved to read it. They said that the reason that they give you the seed money at the end is because they want to make sure that you know what to do with the money. And that is something that I say all the time. You can get the money, but if you don't know what to do with the money, you're going to spend the money, lose the money, and then your business is still going to be exactly where it was before you got the money. You must be 18 years or older. And then they also provide legal assistance. This is a 12-week program. Okay, our first program was 9 months. This is a 12-week program. So again, you're going to have access to mentors. They're going to take you from, idea to implementation. They want to make sure that you're scalable. They're going to do all of those things that you typically skip over as a small business owner, because you go straight to the small business grant, you get the money, and then you just start spending it with folks, and there's no strategy with how you are spending the funds. And you're not clearly thinking about what does a return on your investment look like to deem it to be successful when you are spending the grant funds. And they do have restrictions for this one. So no research institutions, no faith-based organizations, no trading companies, no government contractors, or if you're not located in Africa, you are not eligible to apply for this small business grant opportunity. And then only one family member can apply. So this is something different that I've not seen before. When they say family member, literally family member in the same household. And what they're saying is, if I have a business and let's say my husband, which I don't have, but he's somewhere hiding, y'all. But if my husband has a business, one of us would have to pick who gets to apply. Even if we have two separate businesses that we operate outside of each other, only one household member is eligible to apply. So please, please, please pay attention to that, because they did say if they find out, which I'm pretty sure they have ways of finding out, if two individuals that reside in the same household apply for a grant, even if it's different businesses, both of you all will be disqualified. So just put in one strong application for whichever business you think would be successful with applying for this grant, but do not get disqualified over something like this. This is in like the fine print. And then you must be in business 5 years or less. 5 years or less. They are truly, truly, truly looking for individuals that are infancy phase, idea phase, don't have a business. And before we get to this grant page, y'all, I cannot pronounce the second word, and I do not want to mess it up. So we just gonna go on a first name basis for this grant opportunity. So let's head over there. All right, y'all. So this grant opportunity is sponsored by the Tony Foundation, because I cannot pronounce the second word and I don't want to mess up his name. What I would say is I will go to this website, because they do at a minimum have a ton of resources for entrepreneurs. And this is an annual grant opportunity. And with this, They say everything is free of charge, and they do that because they want to make sure that entrepreneurs are able to be successful. And then they show you how many individuals they've assisted. 54 African countries, 18,000 young African entrepreneurs have been empowered. And I would say this is a great organization to partner with if you even want to be a mentor or if you want to be a mentee. I would check out some of their resources, and then they talk about how to get involved and what they do. But then I want to go to their FAQ section, which is where I found, the data that I've shared with you all as far as the age requirements, what the program is about, who can apply, who can't apply. But then just look at the funding that they've done. They funded 6,300 women-owned businesses across Africa. They've contributed to the empowerment of over 35,000 women across Africa. They've assisted in the creation of over 409,000 jobs in Africa. So what I highly recommend with this small business grant opportunity is go to the apply now, see if you're still able to get through the application. If you're not, please peruse this website for other opportunities that they have. I would sign up for their newsletter, but then with the program, you get mentoring, 12-week business management training, knowledge resources on tefconnect.com or .net, my apologies, meetups, so you get to meet up with other entrepreneurs. So definitely go through their FAQ section. And that's it, y'all. So I do hope these 2 grant opportunities were helpful. Let me know if you want to see more opportunities that are outside of the US. Come on over to the Patreon if you do, because I post a lot of things in there. If you got anything of value, like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. Turn on your notification bell because we don't want you to miss these deadlines. Check out the small business grant playlist, nonprofit grant playlist. We got the ebook. We got resources on top of resources on top of resources, okay? And I want to thank you. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me virtually. I want to thank you for supporting the channel. And wherever you are in the world, I hope that you are having a beautiful day. And I will see you all next time.